The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
Tua on the fake, gets it to Waddle.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ready.
2nd down and 3. Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon Achane. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Once again, it's Achane. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Get set.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. Sending it deep for Waddle. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Out of the shotgun, Young. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Second and a yard.
Go.
He'll get this out wide. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
12 yards on that hookup. It's a Carolina 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk.
Young going to give it to Brooks. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. A good spot here, second and a yard. They send him right out of the slot. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal. They'll go with the sneak. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short. Another shot from the one on second and goal. They'll run with Brooks. Good blocking, and he's in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina. It's his second touchdown of the year. And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Hey, get set.
Man in motion here is Washington.
Out.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. A'Shawn Robinson there on the play.
Ready.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Set.
The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Run the draw with Achane. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
I can tell you firsthand as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack. Hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13.
Set.
Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Ready, set.
Third and 6. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Throwing on third down, Tagovailoa. That's taken in by Achane. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready, set.
Tua, give it to Achane. He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Get set. Set.
A shotgun snap for Tua. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And, man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Panthers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to fourth down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
60 by 6. 60 by 6.
On first and 10, here's Young. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On second down, Young. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
Here we go, set.
A second down throw for Young. Over the middle, he's got Leggett. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup. So there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Throwing on second down, Young. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play calling. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
They'll go play action with Young. Off-balance throw. It's complete. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down. They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Ready? Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Young. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Let's go now.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. Only trying to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A pistol set with Tagovailoa. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same thing.
He is in. Xavier Legette. Touchdown, Panthers. Now the try for an extra point. Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. This will be caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again. But this one works. So instead of one, they get two. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, ready.
In motion, it's Waddle. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Miami after this.
Ready. Shot.
Tua. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15.
Ready, shot?
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. Raheem Blackshear is set to return for the Panthers. Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Young to throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to man just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. 3rd down, 3 to go.
79 Broncos.
Throwing is Young. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to have a 1st down. They get into field goal range here at the 29.
Go.
They run out of the gun with Brooks. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. The Panthers will take their first timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Come on, set. Ready.
To throw is Young. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. To the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Ja'Tavion Sanders was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. And it's probably a touchdown.
Go!
Back to the air, it's Young. And he'll take it on in. Ja'Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Carolina. Point after, coming up here. The kick is good. The Panthers will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. 7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Get set. Go ahead. Out with that.
We'll start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you, and the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On first down is Young. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it'll bring up second down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. To throw is Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Ready.
Now Young. He'll get this out to his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Check out.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him. And instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Panthers. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and through. And the Panthers are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's got it at the 1. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10.
44. Ready.
Hill brought in motion. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Ready.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll put a receiver in motion right. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's taken in by Achane.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Hill brought in motion. Tua now on 3rd down. He's got the hookup there to Waddle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
That's caught downfield by Waddle. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Finally seems that this offense has found their rhythm after what's been a really slow first 2 quarters. They're hopeful that this series can be the spark. They continue to be efficient in the passing game and go finish this drive.
Here's a give to Achane. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Go ahead.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing is Tua. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
3rd and long. Here's Tua. He'll find Smith working across the field. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Get set.
On 2nd down, here's Tungo Vailoa. Now a screen set up for Achane. He brings it down to the 5-yard line, but now it is 3rd and goal.
Ready, set.
Throwing again, it's Tua. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, first and 10.
19 Tiger. Set.
To throw, Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
On the zone read, it's a give to Brooks. And good hard running will get him down close to a first down. Might be a yard short.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Here's Young. And that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Ready.
The offense is out there. 4th and inches.
Go!
They'll go. Young. Open man, right side. He's got him. And he's going to have a Panthers first down as they get 4 on 4th and inches.
Well, it's pretty clear where the defense anticipated this ball going on 4th down. They did a great job against the tight ends and the wide receivers, but the guy they didn't account for was the running back. And the quarterback sensed it, got it out of his hand quick, and he's able to pick up the first down.
They'll go play action with Young. This is Chronicle 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Ready up!
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Slot man in motion left. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he has to give ground, and he is sent back for a loss.
On the ready!
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready!
From the gun, it's Young. That one, taken in. Xavier Legette, touchdown Carolina. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. Open man, Malik Washington.
Let's go!
He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last one.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They snap it to Tua. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick 6.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick 6 here in the 4th quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Ready, shot?
Play action. Tagovailoa. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
From the gun, here's Tua. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
That's caught by Smith on the right side. Here comes 3rd and 6. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. That one caught by Smith. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Right.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. Finding room across midfield. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
We'll go once more with Brooks.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Shot alert! Shot alert! 18, Pioneer!
On the move, running left, it's Brooks. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has